Welcome to a special edition of Sunday Night Basketball here on 2K Sports. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Here's Jones. It's stolen. Defended by Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Osman on the wing. Shoots a fadeaway. Grant's shot is off. Brown with it. Picked up by Grant. Brown passes to Bonga. With the drive. Back to Brown. Jones from outside. Sinks the tray.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
On offense, here is Athens. It's a three-point game. Defended by Jones. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Goes up again. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
He hears the whistle, and he keeps his concentration and is able to knock it down.
Off with the layup. First quarter, just about 2 minutes in. Here's Bonga. There's a screen. Drops in the three. He's got 5.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work. Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Now here's Jones. Not a lot of room. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Misses the layup. Now here's Grant. Pass to Osman from downtown. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, here's what the head coach for Athens told me earlier. I asked him how he plans to slow down Paolo Banchero, and coach told me, look, he's an all-star, so you've got to guard him with your whole team. He's big, he's strong, he can punish you down low, but he's also quick and has the ability to beat you on the perimeter. We'll have to be disciplined tonight, BA.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. It's good. And here's Jones. He's got 6. To the left side wing. They get it back. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
That one's off.
Brian taking 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Grant outside. Three-pointer. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the three. It's really that simple, guys.
They set the pick. He's covered by Grant. Pass to Brown. Shot clock at 5. There's the three. It's rebounded by Grant. Athens trails by 4. There's 48 seconds left in the first. Osman with the bucket.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
Jones against Grant. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by Athens. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Now here's your 7. Back to Osman. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. These are his first free throws of the game.
First team foul. At the line for 2.
And he drops the first. That one drops. He ties it up. 12 seconds left to play in the first quarter. No good again that time. We're at the end of one and a close game so far. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you guys think about Athens here in this one?
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Shot clock at 6. From 13. Pulls up. None, no good. And they're pushing it up. Here's Lundberg. Nunn defends. Washington against Brown. Here's Lundberg. And the layup is good off the glass. Lundberg's gotten his first basket of the night.
Got it in deep, and that's how you do it.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. Nunn with a bucket.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Washington right side. This one for 3. Pokashevsky the miss.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
To the left wing. There's the triple. Counted from distance.
You know, we talk all the time about how important it is to have bigs who can stretch the floor. An example there.
Washington a screen. It's Pokashevsky on the wing. Jacks up a 3. Washington's shot is good.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Nunn. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Here's Lundberg. Nunn defends. Here he goes. That one drops for him. Lundberg's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Bad idea leaving him open. He needs more defensive attention, not less.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. He's guarded by Washington. And here's Brown for 3. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
And he drives in. And there's a pick. The three is up. The shot off that time.
That's his shot. And one, I'm sure, he wants back.
And Brown has got the ball here for Athens. Pass to Hernan Gomez. They get it back. Clanks the putback jam. Out to the right wing. Here's Washington. And the bucket is good. Washington's got his second basket of the night. On offense, here is Athens. Trailing by 2. Here's Hernan Gomez. Gets the 3 to fall.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
Here's Lundberg. Nunn defends. Lundberg's shot is off. Now Nunn.
Away team foul. Dwayne Washington Jr. First personal foul. First team foul.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the half. 5 to shoot. Here's Nunn. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Now here's Washington. He's got 5. For 3. And it won't go. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. Athens leading by 3. Hernan Gomez with it. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Hernan Gomez has got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range. Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. First one falls for him. And some changes here for Athens. Second free throw, no good. And there's the lob. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's Athens leading by 4. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Thanks for tuning in. Now,
and if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And so it's Athens with it. They lead by 4. Defended by Jones. Here's Osman.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Outside Jones. Pass to Brown. From the arc. It's rebounded by Yurtseven. Athens leading by 4. Here's Osman. 6 to shoot. Let's go with a 3. The shot that time not on target. Osman's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Athens. Yurtseven's got 4 rebounds now. outside. No good from outside.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Jones drives in. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Here's Grant into the lane. Missed inside.
They've been unable to hit anything this half. 3 attempts and 3 misses.
Out to the right wing. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Athens.
Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Pass to Osman. The layup misses. A tight game here in Milwaukee. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Jones from outside. No good. Jones has gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Osman passes to Yurtseven. Banked it in off the glass.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
Here's Jones after the basket by Athens. That one goes. Count it. Jones has got 8.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Now here's Yurtseven. Off the mark there with a 3. We've got 1:23 left in the third quarter. It's good on the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Now here's Grant. He takes it in. Here's Osman. Off target from 3-point range. Osman's gotten just 1 of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. Jones' shot is good.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
And another miss by Athens.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
There's 37 seconds left in the third. Back to Jones. Just 5 to shoot. Nunn defends. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
They're really working the paint now.
And Athens calls time here. Defended by Jones. To end the run. The rebound by Bonga. Right wing. Nails it from 3. 6 points for him.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Leading by 6. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
I'll tell you, in today's game, you want skill and decision-making at every position.
Second personal foul.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Stripped it away. In transition, here they come.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. Lundberg's shot is off. Athens trails by 4. Brown scanning the floor. Good.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to be better defensively.
Here's Hernan Gomez. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul.
No debate there. He got hammered.
No good on the free throw.
Hernan Gomez.
And he's good on the second. Here's Lundberg. Nunn defends. Picked by Pokashevsky. Lundberg. Off target with the 3. Lundberg's gone 2 of 5 from the field here. Nunn, the pass to Hernan Gomez. Right side, Nunn. Back to Hernan Gomez. Pass to Brown. Clock at 6. And he converts the layup. Brown's gotten 4 this quarter. Neither team able to take a hold of this game.
Yeah, it's a bit of a tight one. Numerous lead changes, very competitive.
And Pokashevsky gets it to go.
Well, Pokashevsky looking really confident on the interior, doing a nice job using his size to his advantage.
Pokashevsky covering, and he banks in the layup.
In crunch time, trying to get the foul, the bucket, or both.
Washington outside. Here's the teardrop, blocked, and they're able to recover. Softly drops in the floater.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
And here's Nunn. Down low. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Out left to the wing. Oh, he buries the 20-footer.
Well, that's a smart pass by Alexei Pokashevsky. This guy handing it off to a ready shooter. Nicely done.
Outside Nunn. Pass to Hernan Gomez. On target from range. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
And Pokashevsky gets it to go.
Impressive mobility by Alexei Pokashevsky. My goodness, how about that handle from the big man?
We've got 1:48 left in the game. Driving to the basket. Comes up empty down low. Here's Lundberg. Nunn defends. Pass to Pokashevsky. Washington a screen. Pokashevsky, the pass to Washington. With the floater. And it's good on the layup. Washington's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, Pokashevsky connecting with his teammates right there. Boy, that'll make you popular.
Now Hernan Gomez. And 1:01 left in the 4th quarter of this one. And it's in. And tie game. Huge basket right there. Pass to Washington. Money.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
And that shot was going nowhere thanks to that aggressive swat.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Here's Brown. There's the drive. 34 seconds left in the fourth.
That's just tremendous reach by Pokusevski. Woohoo! How about that wingspan defensively?
They grab their own miss. Washington right side. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. And he sinks it. Oh, what a sensational bucket. That brings him within one. Count it.
You just can't give up looks that close to the rim.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. And this was an emotional win for
It's time for the NBA. Live on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. We've got the visiting team and Athens. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Marjanovic. He's out there with Baldwin. And it's Melli in at the power forward. And now the fast break. Grant with the ball. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
From 17 feet out, Herman Gomez grabs the miss. Lucas passes to Osman. Misses the layup. First quarter, just over a minute played. He's covered by Grant. Pass to Melli. Herman Gomez grabs the miss.
Oh, wow. Okay, we're going to start the game with 4 straight misses. Look, that's about as rough as it gets. It'll get going soon.
Grant in the post. Clock at 6. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Grant's got his second basket of the game. So it's the visitors now, searching for their first points of the game. Here's Marjanovic. That shot off.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Took him no time at all on that one.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And he banks in the layup.
Finally, after all those clanks, someone comes through for him.
Yeah, the lid's now off, guys. Maybe they can rattle off a few more in a quick order.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. And Boban Marjanovic picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And he uses the glass on the layup. He has 5.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Fires the 3. Hands it from downtown.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Grant goes in, lays it up and banks it in. Grant's got 6.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Takes it inside. Knocks it loose. Pass to Baldwin. Teardrop shot. Good on the bucket.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Here's Osman. Still scoreless. Grant gets a wide open look. Offensive rebound. Osman kicks to Yurtsevin. Grant for 3. No good that time. Pass to Marjanovic. And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Yes, that goes in.
I like everything he's doing so far offensively, finding his spots, making strong selections.
Here's Grant, and the dunk by Grant.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
A little disorganized that time, and the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Yeah, when you're not locked in on defense, they will make you pay with an easy finish there.
2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
Now, here is Hernan Gomez. D right on him. Just 5 on the clock. The rebound by Marjanovic. Down low. Here's Melly. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Exposing the defense and taking advantage in the paint.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
For the away team.
And the free throw, no good. Driving the lane. Hernan Gomez passes to Grant. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Grant's got 10 points in the game.
Feed the interior. Good things will happen.
To the right side. And so the first quarter is in the books. Athens ahead, up by 4. And the second quarter about to get started. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take so far on Athens?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
The rebound by Biberovic. Out to the right wing. Pass to Gutteridge. For the three. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
And for Athens. Brown inside. Fires from deep. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And for Athens, Nunn gets the three-pointer to fall. Nunn's got his first 3 points of the game.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
Off the inbound pass, misses the layup.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Offensive rebound. That shot missing. Now Athens with it. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Drills the three-pointer.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Here's Gutteridge, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. Gutteridge has got 6 points in the quarter.
And I like the way they're using the entire court here in the second quarter. The three-point percentage has gone through the roof. Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Now, here's Nunn. He has 6. He's off on that one. Here's Bibanovic, and the layup is good.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Now, here's Nunn. Tight defense on him. From past the arc. Another three for Athens.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Here's Bibanovic. It's hauled in by Athens.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
And here's Nunn. They set the pick. 5 on the clock.
2 minutes remain in the first half.
Athens needs to get a shot off. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
The ball goes to the away team.
On Wednesday and then on Friday.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best, but if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
Pass to Gutteridge. And there's a minute 45 left here in the second. Second shot opportunity. Here's Colson. Powered down with both hands.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Nunn looking around. 1:12 left now here in the second. 2 points. That one goes. And Athens leads by 3.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
And the shot goes down.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Now Athens with it. Left side, Brown. Out left to the wing. Athens moving the ball around. The offensive rebound. Pass to Nunn. And there's the drive. The layup off target. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Coulson. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. They shoot again. The shot comes out.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Athens leads by only 1. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Hold on, I just got an alert on my phone. Ooh, half off bowling after the game tonight. Who's in?
Even before the game started, you could feel the energy in this arena, man. They fed off that. Big time home court advantage here.
And that concludes halftime.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We've got Baldwin. Marjanovic is out there with Hayes. And it's Melly in at the 4 slot. Driving in. Slukas passes to Yurtsevin. Misses from close range. Stolen away. Grant outside. There's Slukas. It's stolen by Marjanovic. And they're running. It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. And now the fast break. Grant with the ball. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting fouls. First trip to the line for him here. First free throw is good. And he makes both free throws. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Baldwin looking for the opening. It's hauled in by Athens. And Gomez has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Osman. And it's off from 3-point range. Stolen by Yurtsevin. It's good.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Here's Hayes. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Hayes has got his first bucket in this one.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen. And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Marjanovic with it. Nothing on the board. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. And Gomez has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And it's Osman missing.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
The shot's good from Hayes. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Grant for 3. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
You know, he's going to continue to bury those if that's how they're going to D him up.
Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Athens leading by 4. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Back to Grant. Shot clock at 6. And the dunk by Grant.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
He's covered by Grant. Pass to Baldwin. There's the triple. Yurtsevin with the rebound. Baldwin's gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Here's Osman. No scoring in this one. Here's Lucas. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Athens leading by 6. There's the three. Knocks down the three ball. 8 points for him.
A one-man show offensively, and that's almost always good news for his team.
To end the run. Yurtsevin with the rebound.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Marjanovic kicks to Baldwin. Over Hernan Gomez. Here's Marjanovic. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the court.
There's Lucas. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Pass to Biberovic. The three. And no good. Here's Nunn. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Athens up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page. Woo.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. And he makes good on the layup. Nunn's got the lead up to 14 now for Athens.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
To the inside, Shanla, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up. And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
5 to shoot. Fader on the way. That shot off the mark.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there all over.
Pass to Biberovic. From down in the low post, it goes. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Now, Nunn. And he comes up with the deuce. Nunn's got 4 this quarter.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Out of bounds, Athens takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. And the layup's good off the glass.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of one.
The visitors with the ball. It's a 14-point game. Yep, that one goes. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Athens.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponents the entire game.
Brown is checked in for Athens. The steal. Pass to Colson. The three ball. No good that time. Athens leading by 16. Here's Nunn. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now here's Brown. Six on the shot clock. Deflects the pass. And so it looks like Athens will retain possession here. There's 1:47 left in the fourth quarter. No good on the quick three. They've been looking out of sorts in the last few possessions.
And this is when you need to be patient. Find a high percentage shot and have some floor balance.
And here is Athens now. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Here's Biberovic, defended by Nunn. A shot by Biberovic, no good. Pass to Nunn. RJ, you had a chance to ref a summer league game this past year, so you get a little bit of a feel for what these guys go through.
Being a referee is by far the hardest job in professional sports. To try and keep up with the amount of plays, the amount of possessions, I do not envy their job.
The kick out to Brown. Over to the wing. From deep. Buries it from three-point range. Here's Brown. Shoots the three. The rebound by Colson. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. They get the rebound. That one goes. Count it. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth. The rebound by Biberovic. So it's Athens winning this one easily. Some good competition, but the home.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Brian Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Nico Melli. He's out there with Hayes. And it's Marjanovic in at the 5, down low. Sinks it from distance.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
4-3. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. And they're on the break. And a miss there on the triple. Hayes against Brown. Pass to Jones. To the middle. Lets a floater go. And the layup is good.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
And now just over a minute played here in the first.
You know, currently they're just 1 of 5 from the field. That's not going to get it done.
Baldwin with a rebound.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Here's Melli inside and stolen by Brown. Jones from outside. The offensive rebound. Just 5 on the clock. Drains the triple.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Jones has gone 1 for 2 from deep. Screen by Marjanovic. Pass to Melli. Here's Baldwin, defended by Jones. Here's Melli. Here's Marjanovic. Here's Baldwin. Three-pointer, no good.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
That one's good for 2. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Can they get it? Misses another. He's 0 for 4.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. It's a 5-point game. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Knocks it down from distance. He's got 6.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And it's blocked. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. There's 1:47 left now in the first quarter. Here's Jones. Lays it up and banks it in. Jones has got 5 now.
Gets the defender to sell out on the pump fake, then flips it in.
Here's Baldwin, defended by Jones. Ellie. The three-pointer off the mark. And they're running. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. I asked him outright if he had a plan for Tyler Hero. Coach let me in on their strategy, saying, quote, "We just have to cause problems for him on defense. Hand in the face, crowd him. Anything to discourage him from taking shots. So he hopes they can keep Tyler quiet by hassling him all night long." Back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that?
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
Here's Jones driving in. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Bonga from deep three-point range. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got his 3rd assist of the night. Here's Baldwin. No made baskets yet. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. That'll count. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great clock management there.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. Up 10. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Off the inbound. First shot won't go. Here's Baberovic. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Man, good whistle there.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The visitors with the ball, trailing by 8.
BA, forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet.
Exercising his authority.
Washington, pass to Pokashevsky. To the right side. Here's Lundberg. It's stolen. No good with a layup.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. On Sunday and then on Wednesday.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
And he sinks the second. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Here's Baberovic. Pokashevsky covering. Here's Goodrich. Oh, planks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Here's Baberovic. He's guarded by Washington.
First personal foul, second team foul.
He's guarded by Washington. And the three-pointer goes.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Here's Lundberg. Pass to Pokashevsky. Launches it. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Here's Baberovic. And he goes in for the dunk.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Good on the shot. Deflects the pass.
Away team foul. Charlotte. First personal foul, second team foul.
Here's Washington. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
From behind the arc. To the wing, right side.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball. And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
And there's a minute 45 left to play in the first half of basketball. From deep. That one is off.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Pass to Baberovic. From outside the arc. And he can't get that one. Now here's Pokashevsky. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Sinks that one from the post.
That finish brings me back to the old days, the silky smooth finger roll.
.105 left in the second. He's guarded by Washington. Launches a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. 6 points for him.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
Driving inside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul, third team foul. At the line for your home team.
First free throw is good.
2 shots.
He's off on the second.
I love it. In attack mode. Drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
My kind of hoops. Straight ahead, playing downhill, and physical.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Lundberg's shot is off. Lundberg's gone 1 of 5 from the field. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Guduric. There's a screen. Shoots. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knocks out, but looks like they're putting it together right now.
And they call an illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Leading by 6. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
And guys, the team at the top of the rankings has a target on its back. How does that affect their performance?
I don't know. Speaking of talk.
And looking back at the first half of this game, it's likely we'll see some adjustments for the visiting team. Thanks for tuning in.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Here's Brown. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
They've got Hayes, Boban Marjanovic out there with Nico Melli, and it's Baldwin in at the point guard position.
There you go. He's a monster at the rim.
So athletic. Obviously, he plays on the attack.
No question about it. He's very comfortable in the air. Dunks like that, no problem for him.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too. He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard guys, they really could have used his contributions.
Brown inside. He's against Hayes. And the jam by Brown.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
From deep three-point land.
1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm. Just a big play at this juncture of the game. Second chance points could be the key for them.
Impressive effort right there. That's what they need to mount a comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows? And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay. Ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Here's Jones to the paint. Picked it out of midair. To the inside. Offensive rebound. Here's Marjanovic. Here's Melli. 4 on the clock. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't take the lid off.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
Really left him alone that time. He's got 9.
Boy, that's 5 buckets in a row now. Watch out. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Defended by Brown. Takes a three. The rebound by Bonga. Bonga's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the paint. To the middle. Unloads. Nice touch on the shot from close range.
Nice job hitting him right in stride. Excellent play.
Hits the three-pointer.
This is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to a degree in the first half, and he's doing it now.
There's a minute 34 left in the third quarter. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
Baldwin, the pass to Marjanovic. He's off on that one. Brown looking around. Here's Bonga. Melly with a rebound. Melly's got his 5th rebound in this one. Hayes, the pass to Baldwin. Back to Hayes. Shoots. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. Hayes has got 4 this quarter.
Not putting his head down. He continues to produce with the team trailing.
29 seconds left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Outside Jones. The 3. It's hauled in by Marjanovic. And here's Hayes. He's got 6. No good that time. And here's the fast break. And here's Brown for 3. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Buzzer-beating backbreaker. That pushes the lead to double digits going into the final period.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's Pokashevsky. Pass to Lundberg. Out to the wing. Now Pokashevsky. Misses the jumper from the wing.
And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Here's Goodrich. They get it again. Another shot. Misses at the rim. Yep, that one goes.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
That 3's off the mark.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Puts up a 3. Doesn't go that time.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Here's Pokashevsky. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Here's Baberovic. Fires the 3. Second chance shot. Five on the clock. And there's the screen. Second shot opportunity. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Here's the break. The three from Washington. He drops it from range.
And in the second half here, they're shooting a terrific percentage from three.
No question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
Here's Goodrich. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Okashevsky's gotten 4 this quarter. The putback controls the rebound and the putback.
Great activity level on the boards. Impressive. Wow.
He's guarded by Washington. From deep. The rebound by Lundberg. The three. And it's Washington missing.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And we've got 1:18 left in the game. Knocks down the long J.
You know, it takes incredible accuracy to drain it from that deep. So impressive. Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
Fires in the triple.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
There's 48 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Beyond the arc. Three-pointer. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
Their focus has been terrific. They really put on a clinic here today.
And, you know, everybody in the building knows this is a wrap, a done deal. Put this one in the W column.
32 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's an 8-footer. The three is up. No good on the shot. Stolen. Here's Lundberg. Fires from way outside. Off the mark. And so the home crowd treated to a win. A competitive game. You have to feel like this.
Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. It's Athens facing the home team. A look at the starting group for Athens. They've got Grant, and it's Hernan Gomez in at the four-man position.
And it's always nice to get the easy look inside for your first points of the game.
Got a piece of it. Stolen by Jones. Plays it in off the breakaway. Jones has got his second basket.
Capitalizing on the error, grinding out points. You gotta love it.
That's why you can't afford to just turn it over to him, because he's going to do stuff like that to make you pay just right down the throat.
Now, here's Grant. Here's Osman. And he converts the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Brown. Athens getting their last shot to go. Good work there as it goes.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Bonga pulls it in.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Jones drives in. Pass to Bonga. No good on the three. To the paint. Here's Lucas. Good on the triple.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Jones. The tray. And he's good on the three ball.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Grant for three. And Jones pulls it down. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Now, here's Grant. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
This is his first free throw of the game. The first free throw is good. And Grant drops them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Here's Brown. Pass to Davies. Fires for three. Drains it from beyond the arc.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Lucas, defended by Jones. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Driving inside.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Out to the right wing. Here's Osman, defended by Jones. 6 to shoot. Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by Brock. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Look at that. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Bonga gets the bucket.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And so Grant will bring it up for Athens. 9-point game. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Brock. Pass to Davies. Stolen by Grant. One-on-one fast break. This one for 3. And the 3 ball is good. He's got 8.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Jones drives in. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
It's stolen. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Osman. Off target with his 3. Here we go. One-on-one. Picked away. A shot off that time. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. They lead by 8. Let's. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Taking a look at Athens. That three off target had some space there after the little pump fake. Here's Lundberg. Out of bounds, Athens takes possession. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. And you take a look at this home team. They've climbed all the way up to the second spot.
I think for Athens, they weren't supposed to be this effective at this point in the season. The question now is, can they sustain it? And then the young fella busts out the slick move inside to get open for the jam.
Greg, that was sick and slick. The D had no chance. Pass to Pakusevsky. For three. Sinks the triple.
And Poku with the processing speed just got rid of that one quick.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. On Saturday and then on Sunday.
And if I'm this team, I'm looking at this as a barometer to see how we stack up against some of the top teams in the league. They'll have to be at their best. But if they come out of this with some success, I think it'll build momentum for the rest of the run.
Washington. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
None can't get it to fall.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
Here's Lundberg. Up and in on the layup.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
To stop the run. It's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. To the middle. Here's Pakusevsky. It's stolen by Brown. And now Athens on the break. Wide open look. And it falls over the rim and in. Brown's got his first points of the game. Here's Lundberg. Defended by none. Basket good.
Yeah, he's got to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
Defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
And that one drops for him. 5 points in the game.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
And it's Brown missing. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. The NBA has split its draft into 2 days. The league's executive VP and head of operations, Joe Dumars, says rosters have expanded and we're seeing a larger influx in talent, a lot of times from the second round. This format will do justice to those slept-on players. Kevin?
Yeah, good stuff, DA. Some Hall of Famers from that second round, for sure.
Oh, that is just unreal. Is this the dunk contest, or are we actually playing a real game?
No, this one counts, Greg. Believe me.
My
But confidence to attempt that alley-oop to himself. Here's Lundberg. There's a good screen. He takes it in, and it's good. 2 points. Lundberg's got 6 in the quarter.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight. He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
There's 57 seconds left in the first half. Stolen. And now Athens on the break. Here's none. Athens moving the ball around. Denied for the third time. He's 0 for 3. Here's Pakusevsky. Makes it off the glass.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's none. And the 3 off target.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's Pokusevski. That one goes in. Pokusevski's got his second bucket tonight.
How about the drive from Pokusevski, showing how agile and dangerous the big man can be.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Lundberg. A dominating first half of basketball. And so far, hasn't been close. Leading by 17. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
Hello, folks.
Gotta love All-Star Weekend, guys, especially when it comes to the three-point contest. I think we should have a three-point contest right now. You and me, Shaq. Come on. I don't even think you could beat Ernie.
Hey. And moving on now to that first half. Tough sledding so far for Athens.
A lot of bricks out there, man.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to...
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Athens trails by 17. We've got Brown, and it's Jones in at the 1. And that's the group for Phil Jackson as we begin the second half.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's not just about stopping the offense in the scouting report. It's about knowing where to be when those shots are going to be missed. And they're doing a nice job on the rebounding.
Here's Brown. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Brown's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Hernan Gomez passes to Osman.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Davies kicks to Brown. Beyond the arc. They get it again. Athens trails by 17. Here's the break. Yurtsevin, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Outside, Jones. Pass to Bonga. Shot clock at 6. Over in the corner, Brown. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Brown's got 6.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Grant the pass to Hernan Gomez. Back to Grant. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
Jones, an easy 2 points on the layup. 8 points for him.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Kicks it out to Grant. Here's Lucas. Good, and Grant gets the assist.
Yeah, that's one way to get back into this game. Keep getting him the ball and let him make the shots.
Bonga hits the bucket.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Grant for 3. That one, no good.
Yeah, this has been a night where you can look at his shooting and his performance, and it's affected the team. That's the bottom line.
On the basket by Jones.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And here's Hernan Gomez outside. Another three for Athens.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Brown. Brown jams it in.
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrap.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. Here's Lucas. It's tipped. And here we go. Brown kicks to Davies from the arc. It's hauled in by Athens. Hernan Gomez has got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the dunk by Grant.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. And now Athens on the break. Bonga pulls it in. And here comes the break. Here's Brown. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. And it's a completely new group for Athens. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And here is Athens now. Kept alive. Here's the three. That one misses.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Launches from deep. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. Delivering the blowout. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Great hands, great vision. That makes great things happen for your offense.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Taking a look at Athens. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And another good read from Koku, just understanding when to get rid of it.
Now Athens with it. Right wing. Here's Nunn. Releases from the wing and drills it.
Assisted by
Nunn's gone 4 of 8 from the field. And the layup falls.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And he gets the bucket.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
He was all alone on that one.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
And so it's Nunn with it. He brings it up for Athens. No good on the wing 3. Washington against Nunn. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Greg, every year we have the Best Teammate Award. What are some of those qualities that you admire in a great teammate?
You know, Kevin, you want guys who make you better and who make it fun to come to work every day. In the end, teammates are like family. So trust, commitment, and just enjoying being with one another. It matters.
It's tipped. Tries to save it, and so it looks like Athens will retain possession here.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Fires the 3. Athens with another miss. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
To the wing right side. Back to Pokusevski. Lays it up off the glass.
His inside game is improving since he came into the league, and Poku does have some good footwork in the paint.
Fires away from way outside. Poke loose.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. Yeah, nice, silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better. Athens with another miss.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by Athens. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Banked in off the glass.
Now they're playing working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Going inside. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
1:32 left here in the fourth quarter. Comes up empty down low. Here's Lundberg. From outside off the mark. Every team eventually goes through a coaching change, Brent, and how jarring is that when it happens, for instance, at midseason?
Well, Kevin, it can be pretty devastating for some teams, but for other teams, that change could be refreshing. And a lot of times, if the coach has had a longer tenure with the team, you can feel like a fish out of water with a new voice coming in.
Left side, Brown. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. There's 39 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Pokusevski. From deep three-point land. Not going to go that time. Now Athens with it. Three-pointer. And he stays with it. Now none. The second chance effort, and the shot goes in.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. This game may not have been the most exciting.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Thanks for spending Sunday evening with us. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Ali LaForce will be with us courtside. We've got the visitors facing the home team and the starting group for Athens.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Osman on the wing. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Well, he can play the four because he gets off the ground so well.
And the basket is good.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Now here's Grant. Shot clock at 6. The three ball. Buries it from 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Hayes. It's hauled in by Athens.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
And it's good for 2.
3 out of 3, perfect start. Let's see how long they can ride this wave.
He's covered by Grant. Pass to Hayes. They set a pick. Down to 5 on the shot clock. No good with the triple.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Here's Osman. He's defended by Hayes. The layup off target. And here they come. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Kept alive. Takes the 3. Offensive rebound. Fires from deep. It's Hayes with the rebound. In transition. Lets it go from deep. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. He's defended by Hayes. Sends it home from three-point land.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Inside. Baldwin, the pass to Marjanovic. Here's Baldwin. Just 5 on the clock. Wing shot on the way. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
It's his first trip to the line.
First personal foul, first team foul. Shooting for Athens.
And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the strike. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Baldwin. Down low, Marjanovic. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
Grant outside. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, Grant throws it down.
I didn't know if they could match that last slam, but it only took them a couple of moments.
Hey, not the best interior defense on those last few trips, but who cares? That was awesome. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. It's Athens up by 3. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Athens?
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
So on the floor for Athens.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
There's a screen by Birch. Tips it. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Shot clock at 5. Lets it go. It's hauled in by Athens. It's tipped. Here's Baberovic. Blocked! And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Here's Goodrich. No good on the quick 3. Athens leading by 5. Offensive board.
That was sweet, guys. The hustle, the grit. Didn't back down from pursuing the board at all.
Hernan Gomez with a rebound. On offense, here is Athens. 5-point lead, biggest of the game. And there it is for him.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
And Baberovic gets it to go. Baberovic has got his first points of the night.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Right side, none.
Team foul. Colson. First personal foul. First team foul.
And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Shot clock at 3. Over to the wing. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Puts up a deep 3. And that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2. Athens leading by 7. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Well, you can live with that turnover because they've been very careful with the ball up till this point.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Drills it from deep.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
On the take, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Here's Baberovic, and there's the rejection. Outside, Brown. Count it. And it's an 8-point Athens lead.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Okay, showing he's capable of throwing it down.
Hey, I wish we saw more of these dunks from him. He obviously has the size and ability for it.
Well, remember, guys, size doesn't always equal athleticism.
Athens leading by 8. Here's none. Guduric with the rebound. To the inside. And Baberovic gets it to go. Baberovic has got 6 here in the quarter.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
Floats one up. Can't get the layup. He got it. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul.
First team foul. At the line.
52 seconds left in the second period. Going inside. No good, off the front rim. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Guduric, the putback. It's hauled in by Athens. They've led by as much as 10. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Brown. Here's Hernan Gomez. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
And he makes a first.
Taking 2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both shots. There's 14 seconds left in the first half. To the middle. Here's Birch. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. And so it's Athens with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Dominant performance from this offense. As a fan, you just have to admire it and see what they're doing.
Yeah, they're hitting.
Let's shift gears now. That's it for us.
And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. Athens leading by 9. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. He's got 6.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
And for Athens.
And great vision there to punish the double team. That was well executed.
Now Graham. 5 points in the game. There's the drive. Fires for 3. Knocks down the triple.
Well, they expect this from him. And he's a big reason they're out in front right now.
And for Athens. Second half rolling along, about a minute played here.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And that is why you want to run off turnovers. Get down the floor before the defense is set.
It's good on the putback. Baldwin's got 4 points this quarter.
As usual, he's right there to save the play. Nice timing on the tip in.
Oh, and there's the whistle. He was going up for the layup, and while it looked like there was some contact, I wasn't sure they were going to call it or not. So we got a couple of free throws coming up. Athens shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he makes both free throws.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
There's a screen. Inside. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of that.
To the paint. Here's Osman. Uses the glass on the layup.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
Number 32.
Athens leading by 11. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
The NBA is focused on the next generation. Commissioner Adam Silver said a lot of top draft picks are incredibly skilled, but that doesn't necessarily translate to being team basketball players. There's an opportunity for us to be more active participants in developing younger players and getting kids active. BA?
One step ahead, Allie. Thanks. Outside for Grant. 6 to shoot. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Second team foul.
And it's off from 3-point range.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Pass to your 7.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Just 5 to shoot. There's the 3. It's Hayes with the rebound. 4-3. It's hauled in by Athens. And here's the fast break. Here's Osman. A minute 31 left to play in the third. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Just a strong finish there, guys.
Hey, needed just one hand to do it. Marjanovic in the high post, working on Grant. Here's Baldwin. It's rebounded by Yurtseven. Athens leading by 16. 1:02 left in the third quarter. Pass to Osman. The 3. Pure from 3-point range. Osman's got 7.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And miss after miss right now.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Yurtseven a screen. And the 3 off target. Here we go, 1-on-1. Can't connect from long distance.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Hayes for 3. They get the rebound. It's wide right, hits off the rim. And so it's Athens, up 19 points as the quarter comes to a close. Their defensive efforts have paid off. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And for Athens, here's Birch. Great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Brown with it. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
Here's Baberovic. No good on the triple.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
The kick out to Nunn. Oh, it's stolen. Fast break. Here we go. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Launches a three. Tries yet again. Back to Brown. It's Brown on the wing. Takes the three. It's tipped. And that goes out of bounds. Now keep possession. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this 4th quarter. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Takes a three. Hits the trifecta.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Athens leading by 18. And here's Nunn. A deep three. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Outside, Brown. And that one's good.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Brown's gone 4 for 6 from the field. Takes it inside to the wing on the left. To the inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Goodrich. Connects from downtown.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Now here's Nunn. He's closely guarded. He's guarded by Birch. Back to Nunn. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Inside, the floater, and he lays it in.
Great touch there. It's just so tough to defend a floater like that.
Here's Baberovic. Off target from outside. Athens leading by 20. Drives to the hoop. Grant, it seems like teams today are much more data-driven than in years past.
Yeah, I agree, B.A. It's much more sophisticated. And, of course, coaches and executives are still watching the games and forming their gut opinions. But now those impressions can be cross-checked with the numbers. Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on them.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul, first team foul.
He's off on the first.
Shooting for Athens, none. 2 shots.
Good on the second one. So it's the home team now. They need this. He buries it from 3. Here's Brown. Here's Hernan Gomez. Tries again. And the layup is up and in.
And when you're the ones trying to fight your way back into the game, you simply cannot allow second chances.
Well, look, their lack of effort is exactly why they're behind. Just look at how they're getting bullied on the glass right now.
Here's Baberovic. And they'll get another chance.
And his teammates appreciate the energy. Nice job to keep the possession going.
And so it's Athens winning this one.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Brown out there with Jones. And it's Davies in at the center, filling out the middle. Pass to Jones. Inside. And the layup's good off the glass.
An efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy two.
That bucket in no time at all.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
It's deflected. They retain possession. Again, the miss by Jones. It's stolen. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. And they're moving it up. Goes up from the top of the key. It's hauled in by Brown. Bonga deciding where to go with it. Off target from three-point range.
Boy, just 1 for 4. A little risky right now.
That's tipped. Lets it go with a 3. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
He's covered by Brown. Down low, taken away. They get it back. Pass to Jones. Goes back up. Here's Bonga. Lets it go from the wing. That's in, coming off an assist from Jones.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
There's a screen by Marjanovic. And Jones pulls it down. Pass break, here we go. Brown wide open, he fires. Nails the open triple off the fast break.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement. We have 3 turnovers so far, and the real issue is the fact that they're unforced, too careless with the basketball.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And he gets it back. Lets the 3 fly. Bonga, no good. Bonga's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Pass to Baldwin. Shot to stop the run. Good on the 3-point shot.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And here's Brown outside. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4. There's 1:59 left to play in the first. Baldwin looking for the opening. Puts up a deep 3. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. Pass to Bonga. On the wing, Brown. Puts up a 3. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip. And guys are making their shots. That's critical.
Here's Baldwin. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Here's Jones. 1:09 left to play in the first quarter. Covered by Hayes. 3-pointer. Bonga gets the bucket. Bonga's got 5 now.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
In the corner, Marjanovic with it. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Baldwin.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And Marjanovic with the slam.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Right wing. Here's Davies. That 3 off the mark. Here's Melly. He has yet to score. It's stolen by Jones. It's tipped. Here's Marjanovic. Here's Melly. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere. Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. They lead by 11. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
Cranes the three-pointer. He has 5.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
Here's Biberovic. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Pakusevsky, and he banks in the layup.
Well, Pokusevsky looking really confident on the interior, doing a nice job using his size to his advantage.
The shot by Colson, no good.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
That one falls.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off just sensational stuff.
Pass to Colson from outside the arc. Pakusevsky grabs the miss. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Well, that's a smart pass by Alexei Pokusevsky. This guy handing it off to a ready shooter. Nicely done.
He's covered by Washington. And a miss there on the triple. And it ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
So it's the visitors now. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Pass to Pakusevsky. No good from outside. Here's Colson. Here's Gutteridge. He's covered by Washington. Here's Biberovic. 6 on the shot clock. Shot from the wing. Offensive rebound. Shanla. Pass to Colson. Another shot. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Pokusevsky in the corner. Offline with his 3. Pakusevsky's gone 2 for 5 tonight.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Gutteridge. Hasn't made one yet. Shanla. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one drops. Good on both. Greg, we know players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you'd try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
Well, I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change.
They get it back. Pass to Colson. Here's Gutteridge. Hits it from three-point range.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
Can't hit from in close. 58 seconds left to play here in the half. And he drops it in from the low post. Gutterich has got 5.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Pass to Washington. Okrzewski with the ball. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Knocked away. Here's Lundberg. His three-pointers off the mark. Here's Colson. To the inside.
Home team foul. Colson. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Washington with the drive. Off the inbound, no good.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
Here's Lundberg. No good on the triple. That shot misses. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. They lead by 18. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fans.
Look, I know this is going off topic, but during the first half, we were doing some dribbling drills. So Kenny, as the point guard here, and looking now at that first half where everything was going wrong for the home team.
They're getting steam.
Thank you for being with us.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. We've got Baldwin. He's out there with Marjanovic. And it's Melly in at the 4. There's Brown with the 3. The shot missing. We've got Brown. He's out there with Jones. And it's Davies in at the center position. So starting the second half, here's who Phil Jackson has on the floor. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
At the line for your home team.
The first one falls.
Taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both. Now here's Brown. And it's Melly with the rebound. Well, Greg, they're looking to make some big stops here to halt this rally.
And luckily, time is on their side, but this is on them. They need to play smart here.
Here's Jones. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. From downtown. And it's Hayes in the corner. To the middle. And Hayes throws it down.
And he just punishes the D for falling asleep at the wheel.
Yeah, a little disorganized that time. And the result, 2 points in the loudest way possible.
Yeah, sometimes aggression can overcome certain offensive limitations. You saw it right there.
And there's the turnover. Pass going out of bounds. On Wednesday and then on Friday. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. The three. It's good from long range. He has 5.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
To the right side. Here's Bunga. It's deflected.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Wasted no time on that one.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, the league recalibrated its emphasis on fouling during last season. Commissioner Adam Silver said there was a sense that offensive players had too much of an advantage, so an adjustment was made. The fans want great offense, but they want players to be allowed to play defense as well. I think that's what we're seeing. Kevin, it's a welcome change.
Welcome indeed, no doubt about it, D.A. Jones from outside. Pass to Bunga. Shot clock at 5. Shoots over Marjanovic. With nobody on him, he buries the jumper. Bunga's got 10. Bunga's gone 4 of 8 from the floor, 50% on the night. Marjanovic passes to Hayes. Here's Baldwin. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Baldwin's gotten 3 of his 5 shots to go here. And that's going to be out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And the ball goes out of bounds. It's turned over.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
.133 left in the third. Here's Hayes. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. 6 points for him.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime when it was just barely above 30%. Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Davies kicks to Brown. 54 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Davies. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists tonight.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Takes the 3. Davies grabs the miss. Davies has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. There's Brown with the 3. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Brown's got 9 points.
The three-pointer becomes a very high percentage shot when he's that wide open. You better get a hand in his face.
Marjanovic. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. With the tip. To the left wing. Traps in the tray.
You know, he could have looked to score that himself, but in this particular instance, the advantage is playing inside out.
Brown inside.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Up by 15. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Pokusevski with the ball. Here's the floater. It's blocked. He's covered by Washington. Pass to Biberovic. Let's go.
The ball goes to the away team.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Here's Washington. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul, first team foul.
No good on the free throw.
At the line for the away team, Dwayne Washington Jr.
And he's good on the second. Here's Gutteridge. Lundberg grabs the rebound. And they're on the break. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Washington.
That's miscommunication, and we rarely see that happen.
One minute now into this fourth quarter. The shot by Colson, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Pass to Washington. Now Pokusevski. The three-pointer, no good.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Washington, that's good.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Over to the wing. Takes a three. Sinks the three-pointer.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Washington's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Bangs home the trifecta.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Lundberg. Poked away. And here they come. Here's Biberovic. Top of the key jumper, no good.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Pass to Washington. Puts up a deep three. Pokusevski grabs the miss. Pokusevski's got 6 rebounds now in the game. 1:56 left in the fourth quarter.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. And so they foul intentionally.
You know, give them credit for still battling here down the stretch, but I think it's too little too late.
Here's Lundberg. And he lays it straight in. Lundberg's got his first basket of the night.
Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint, and make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
You know, Doris, we know how physical the NBA is, but can you talk to the importance of mental toughness as well, and what it means for a player?
Kevin, I don't think a player can be successful in the NBA, and certainly a team cannot, without some level of grit and mental toughness. And what does that mean? How does that manifest itself? It means handling adversity. It means overcoming a key injury. There's a toughness required to be amongst the smartest, most resilient players or teams in the NBA.
Pass to Biberovic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the paint. Here's Coulson. Got it off in time and beat the shot clock, but it's no good. Here's Pakusevsky. Off target from outside. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Coulson. Launches it. Pakusevsky grabs the miss. Fires for three. Doesn't go for him. From deep three-point territory. Oh, he made it, Doris! He made it!
Holy moly, he made that!
Wow. The visiting club takes the win on the road. Up.